Hi, so I bought one of these NEJE laser engravers. Instructions were non-existent. So when I bought the laser engraver, this was the folder with the software on it that came with it. And as you can see, GLB controller, some sample code, Inkscape. So the very first thing you do is install the driver. Just click install. I've already done that, so that's already there. So that's the driver taken care of. Install Inkscape. So I've already done that, so I don't need to do that anymore. There's some images here that show the process of converting a file so that the laser engraver can engrave it. It's not very clear, and that's why I'm going through this now. So that's the driver and Inkscape installed. Reopen the GLBL folder. The controller just runs straight from here, so that's easy enough, nothing to install there. So first thing to do is get Inkscape opened up. So now we want to open a document. I'll use this, just click OK, and it always opens it into a new window. I don't know why, but it does, and it resets all the bits and bobs. So I'll close that without saving. So now what we do is we go to Document Properties, and here you can see it's, so we'll go 30 millimeters, 30 by 30, default again. Okay. Now this, the image properties, that opens up another little box, and we want this to be 30 by 30, and now we can move it into here. But if we look at this, that's pixels again. So what I tend to do is just make that larger to the size you want, then go to image properties, so it opens it. So the width is 95 by 95 point blah, so I'll just round that down to 90 by 90, 0, 0 for the X and Y, and it puts it in the top. So we don't really want that, so let's go 30, 10, 15, yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so that's positioned it in the right place. What we can do is we can just manually move that, so the bottom corner is 0, 0. Okay guys, I'm back again. Now what we need to do is select the image, up here, click on Path, Trace Bitmap. So here's the dialog for that. Now we want edge detection, 2 color because it's black and white, update, and that's what we end up with. Click OK. So we now have that done. So behind this image, or in front of this image, there is a bitmap trace of the image itself. So there's like one on top of the other. Now we want to go to extensions, Laser Engraver Laser. Now I will call this logo version V3. Let's call it V4. The laser engraving speed, I don't add a number to the file, just call the file what it is. We go to the preferences. This is where I'm going to save it. I'm going to use millimeters, and that's it really. Apply. So laser's working, please whatever, wait, and that's done. So now we've got the image in the .nc format. We open Gerbil. This is 3.6.1, which came with my laser engraver. COM port 7 selected is 7, which is the correct one for where I've connected it, and 9600 is the baud rate. Then we click choose a file, and I just happen to have put the file we used in a folder. Double click on that and it brings it into the Gerbil controller. Now what I do then is I will manipulate the laser to set it to where I want it to be positioned for 0, 0 in relation to the this point here where the image is. So I've moved the laser to where I want it. Click on 0 position, and that zeroes the work coordinates. Back to the image, and then when you're ready to engrave, click on begin and it will engrave. Just a quick note, these are the sizes of the image you're actually engraving. It's worth checking those just in case when you did the bitmap tracing you didn't get the right format, as in millimeters or pixels, and there's a bit of confusion. That's a backstop to just make sure everything's as it should be. Click begin and the laser will then engrave. And that is how I've got my mini laser engraver from Banggood to work with the software that came with it. I hope this has been of some use to you. Thumbs up, thumbs down, give me a comment. More than happy to receive feedback. And I look forward to the next one. See you soon. Bye.